Hey, this is Eric.
This is Jen.
And we're going to show you our top things to do in Madrid. A city where modern infrastructure weaves through a trove of historic buildings and leaves you wanting to explore every corner, every bar, every block of this vast city. The Puerta de Alcala, a neoclassical gate smack dab in the middle of Spain, surrounded by warm cafes, bustling bars, and cozy apartments on all sides. King Charles III commissioned this to replace the older, smaller one, which stood in its place until 1778. Only a short distance from the Plaza Mayor is the most popular covered market in Madrid, the Mercado de San Miguel. And it's no wonder when you step foot inside and hear the hum of people enjoying all sorts of tapas and drinks, makes you want to explore the many flavors that Spain has to offer. And you can do it all in one spot. The market specializes in tapas, freshly prepared. It offers beer, cheese, wine, olives, fish, you name it, it's probably here.
If you're looking for options at lunch, we recommend the Menú del Día in any of the restaurants on the streets of Madrid. Menú del Día is a 3-course meal for a very reasonable price. Our next stop is Museo del Jamon. Some will argue that your trip was a waste if you didn't at least get a chance to try the jamón ibérico. The curing process for jamón takes anywhere from 12 to 48 months. And also don't forget to try the bocata, amazing calamari sandwich, and a caña. There is so much food and dessert and tapas all over the streets of Madrid. After a walk through the city, located at Pasadizo de San Ginés, is Chocolateria San Ginés. In central Madrid, this cafe is known around the world for its chocolate with churros, which has been selling since 1894. The chocolate is thick and creamy, yet drinkable, served with a hot, freshly fried, crispy churro.
Next up, we make our way to Parque del Buen Retiro.
Buen Retiro.
At over 350 acres and 500 years old, this park is a sight to see. Whether you grab a coffee and watch a few street acts, or rent a boat just to enjoy the park from a different vantage point, there's something for everyone to do here.
Inside the park is Palacio de Cristal, a glass and iron building made in the shape of a cross. There's also a beautiful lake next to it. There was a line to get in when we arrived, but there was no fee and the line was quick. This is a great place to take an Instagram picture if you find an empty spot.
Only 32 miles away from Madrid is the ski resort of Nava Cerrada. On the road to Nava Cerrada, you might get lucky and see wild horses making their way through a small town. At the foot of the slopes of Puerta de Alcala de Nava Cerrada stands a small cafe and restaurant to warm you up after a long ski. If you're just in after a 32-mile drive, a fresh beer, and a way to stretch your legs while taking in the scenery. On the way to our next location, we decided to stop and have a snowball fight, enjoy the snow, and try to not fall over. Be careful.
Make sure you bring help if you fall.
From the slopes of Nava Cerrada, it's only a short drive to the Roman Aqueduct of Segovia, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. One of the best and well-preserved examples of a Roman aqueduct in the world. It was rebuilt in the 15th century after the Moors destroyed a portion of it in 1072.
In the main square of the city, you will find the beautiful Segovia Cathedral. This Gothic-style Roman Catholic church was built in the mid-16th century. There's a small fee to get in, and we highly recommend to take the guided tour of the tower.
In the heart of Segovia, overlooking the many small towns in the area, is the Alcázar of Segovia, also a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. This castle was the inspiration for the Disney Princess Castle of Cinderella. The walls along this castle drop off a lot. We saw many people taking pictures there in probably dangerous ways, so be careful. Get your selfie, but stay alive. We were only able to check it out from the outside because we arrived 30 seconds late. They shut the doors as we walked up. But even only being able to see it from the outside, it was amazing. It was definitely worth the 20 or 30 minute walk that it took to get to the castle. The Gran Via, one of Madrid's largest streets, an artery that runs through the center of the city. La Puerta del Sol. This is Madrid's most famous and most central square, located just a short walk from the Plaza Mayor. Originally, it was the site of one of the city's gates, which faced east and was adorned with an image of the sun, hence the square's name.
In Plaza del Sol, you will find El Oso y El Madrono, which means the bear and the strawberry tree. It's considered the symbol of the capital of Spain, and it's a very famous spot to take pictures.
On the top floor of El Corte Ingles near Puerta del Sol is also one of the best terraces in Madrid, with panoramic views of this city, amazing sunsets, and many delicious food options. And on our last night, we made our way back to where this whole thing started, the Puerta de Alcala.
For the end of this video, we're going to let this rainy night scene roll out, so you get a feel of this beautiful city.
We hope you enjoy your trip to Madrid as much as we did. Adios!